Hi, I'm Lindsay Brisky. I'm the Director of Public Policy for the Alzheimer's Association, Michigan chapters. And thank you so much for volunteering for this year's Walk to End Alzheimer's. I'm going to tell you a little bit about your volunteer role this year at the Walk. You are going to be one of our advocacy volunteers. And advocacy volunteers are really helping us to send messages to our members of Congress to tell them about Alzheimer's disease and ask for their support. Specifically, we're asking for support for more research funding to find a much needed cure or treatment for this disease. We're also asking for their support for programs that support caregivers and people that are going through the battle right now against Alzheimer's. It's really important that we get every walker to fill out one of these cards at the Walk to send to our U.S. senators. These are letters that we send to our U.S. senators, and they also will add people to our list of advocates so that when there is a crucial policy that's happening in Congress, we can send an email out and let them know it's time to contact your member of Congress and ask for their support. We also are asking walkers this year to check this little box on the card for the Alzheimer's Impact Movement, or AIM. AIM is our sister organization, and they are really the wing of the Alzheimer's Association that's focused on advocacy and public policy. They do things like supporting candidates and getting FaceTime with key members of Congress to tell them about Alzheimer's and ask for their support. So this year, your job is to get people to fill out this card, to check the box, and lastly, to peel off this sticker and wear it to indicate that they have joined as an advocacy volunteer and have joined the cause. So we're going to do a little demo now and address some of the frequently asked questions that you might get on Walk Day. Hi guys, how's Walk going today?
Great.
I am just wondering if you wouldn't mind filling out one of these cards for us. This is a letter to our U.S. senators asking for their support for Alzheimer's disease and for more support for research and care and support policies. So we'll send these cards to our U.S. senators, Debbie Stabenow and Gary Peters. And it also has a box on this card. We're asking walkers this year if they're interested in getting more information to check this box. This box is for AIM, or the Alzheimer's Impact Movement. Would you guys fill these out?
Sure. Can you tell me a little bit more about AIM?
Sure. So AIM is actually our sister organization, and they're an organization that focuses just on policy, and they do things like supporting candidates, and they help us to get in front of key members of Congress all throughout the year so that we can move policy forward. They actually really helped us in the 2016 election so that we could get in front of every electoral candidate to tell them about Alzheimer's disease.
Okay, cool. So I just checked this box right here.
Yep.
Okay.
And make sure to peel off that sticker and wear it so that we know that you joined us today. Great. And that way nobody else will ask you either.
Yeah, I actually filled one of these out last year. Do I still need to fill one out this year?
Yeah, actually we're asking every walker to do this every year because it's another letter to send to Congress, and we really want to send letters last year, this year, and next year, every year until we find a cure or treatment.
Okay. And you know, I do these every year. I'm wondering, is there anything more I can do to be involved in advocacy? How would I get that kind of information?
Yeah, that's a great question. You can stop by our information tent and they'll give you some information about how to reach our Director of Public Policy in the state. You can also get more information over at that table about things that you can do now. We have volunteers across the state that do things like sending letters. They use social media to get in touch with their member of Congress. They go to meetings. They even go to Washington. So if this is anything that's interesting to you, check out the information table and we'll get you connected to the right people.
Great, I'll do that.
Well, I would, but am I going to get a bunch of emails?
No, actually, by signing up on this card, you are going to get added to our advocacy list. So we will email you when there's exciting things happening in Congress, and it's an opportunity for you to send a message to your member of Congress. So you'll hear from us, but not all the time. Only when there's something happening in Congress that we need your support for.
Oh, okay. Do you really need my whole address on here?
Well, the reason we ask for your address is because we want to put you in the right congressional district so that when we send emails out, they go to the right people. But the most important thing is really your zip code. So if you don't want to give us the whole address, the zip code is the most important thing.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a great walk.
Thank you.
Thanks.
This is the card that you will be filling out on walk day and asking other walkers to fill out. You'll also receive this one-page document on a clipboard that gives you specific instructions and addresses frequently asked questions. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to our chapter office or contact our Director of Public Policy, Lindsay Brisky, at lbrieskeke@alz.org. Thanks for watching.